become successful, and the guy or the girl that's going to sit in the back and never make any money in this business, regardless of how great the business is. And that secret was developing that dream, but being hungry enough to go. David was just a little shepherd boy, but everybody was scared to death of this huge Philistine Goliath. He was a giant, and nobody had the nerve to fight this Goliath, and so therefore his people were persecuted. The little shepherd boy, they were persecuted by Goliath and the Philistines because why? Because of fear. Because they were scared to death of this giant. And all the brothers wouldn't fight him. And finally David goes to his brothers and says, I'm going to kill Goliath. And they looked at him and they said, are you nuts? They said, David, Goliath is too big to fight. He says, no, Goliath is too big to miss. Give me some rocks.
Once a quarter, or I'll allow you to pay month to month. How are we doing that? Well, on checkout, you've mentally, psychologically got the customer to commit for 1 year, so he's expecting 12 bills to come in. So you ring up the ad as a month-to-month ad, or you ring it up as a 90-day ad, or I'll let you pay in 6 months biannually, pay every 6 months. So you ring that ad up. But the psychology of that is you're getting a larger sale. The customer's going to get more benefit because our ad network's going to have time to mature. You don't want to go into it short-sighted and say, well, we have month-to-month available. Going back to real-time analytics, we put our money where our mouth is. The customer has what? A username and login. They can log in at any point in time and see how many times their ad has shown up, where it was shown, and how many people saw it, and how many people clicked on it. It's pretty powerful stuff. Imagine let's go back to the radio. Imagine going radio, and we would get some kind of report at the end of the month and say how many people heard the commercial, and actually listened to the commercial, and how many times it was played. So the analytics is a real part for me to sell the product. The ability to target areas is huge, just like the cookie lady. You can target a high density in your area, and you can often pick and choose different areas. There's really no product on the internet that allows you to do that. There's a few local advertising companies, there's search engine optimization companies, but you have to take a product like this and really pick and choose the market you want to push that into is unbelievable. This is a good kind of segue to say, who can we sell to? Who have I sold to? I just tell, now who can we? Who have I? Personal injury attorneys. Why is that? Everybody laughs, but they are used to the model of advertising. They're all in the phone book. They're highly competitive, and there's a lot of them. They're used to paying $3.99, $4.99, $5.99. One of my personal attorneys pays $300,000 a year to be in the Yellow Pages. It's unbelievable. He's at the top of every page. And every time I walk in the office, I go, you're an idiot. And he is. I mean, the return on that investment cannot be there. But they're very competitive. Automotive. Every one of my car clients, I have about 600 that I do consulting for. The minimum spend is probably on online advertising, $10,000 per month. So what do you do with an automotive? You go, let me help diversify your current efforts. Provide more value to your existing campaign. Ad agencies, and this is a huge thing. This was your background. An ad agency has what? Customers. What kind of customers? Advertising customers. Approach ad agencies. Let them add this product to what they are currently doing. Let them diversify their mix. Web design companies. Every market's got a web design company. Everyone in this room should run out the door and get an ad agency and a web design company in their market. If you get one of me, who's been traveling all over the place and haven't had a lot of time to actually sell, but can really go out because of the relationships that we have, and do $40,000 in 2 weeks, it's a lot of volume, it's a lot of activity. It's going to run this company through the ceiling. It's not going just to you that owns the gym. It's going to these agencies. So it is a person-to-business model, but it can also be a business-to-business model.
Personal trainers, people that are into weight loss, right? Guess what? Every week they'll post a video of somebody that lost weight. You know, I mean, it's just powerful what you can do. But here, as we close, the best part is I can show you how to always achieve the ultimate outcome. We want the largest local ad network across the world. How do you guarantee that? Every single person here, and you'll learn here in just a minute, can close every single business owner, etc., every time. Would you like to know how?
Stay tuned.
You know what? You've already spent your ad budget. You don't have time. Let me put you in as a free listing and call you back in a week. Every single person takes free. They'll take free. So after you've gone through everything, and you go back a week later and show them, hey, since I've seen you last, you know the other chiropractor that I was going to talk to when you said you didn't want to do it? Let me show you what's happening to him. That's what's powerful. So again, think of the end goal with what we're trying to do. Has this been helpful?
Let's test ourselves. Let's see how bad we really